Hello. Are you all happy to see me? If you're not happy to see me, I'm happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. So quickly today, I'll be telling you what you need to provide to your recommenders. In my last video, I kind of mentioned it, but I really wanted to do a detailed video so that this can help you and you can provide the right document. Because sometimes the reason why recommenders do not write good letters, the reason why they write generic letters, because they do not even know about you. Basically, they only like know like the part of the relationship they had with you. They don't know anything external. They don't know anything apart from that. They only knew that you were a student in their class that communicated well. They only knew that you were a student in their class that participated well. They only knew that you were a student in their class that had an A. They don't know anything any academical knowledge. They don't have any academic knowledge or professional knowledge about you. So yeah, so I'm going to give you three key points that contains three things that you must and should do when requesting a letter of recommendation. First, you want to reach out to that professor or that lecturer and provide them with a list of the program deadline and the programs you're applying to. Specific degree, the application deadline, the method of submission. Very important. Make sure to write it clearly. If it's in an email, you can maybe do a like box, like a table, and put deadline, application deadline, method of submission, because yeah, some university require that the recommenders upload it via their portal. Some university will send like an email link and they will ask them to upload it. So you want to tell them the methods with which they would upload this letter, right? Yeah, you want to let them know about the deadline. Very, very important. So it's not like they're sending the letter after the deadline. And the deadline will help them to plan themselves and also like integrate things into their schedule because they're always very busy too. Also, please make sure to confirm with your recommender that if you waived your right to see the letter, it's very good that you actually confirm this with them, because normally when you want to like input their details, they will ask you, the application portal tends to ask you, do you intend to waive your right to see what your recommender writes? Do you understand? Some people will say yes, I waive my, some people say no, I do not waive my right. So if you waived your rights, it's very good that you mention this to your recommender so they feel free and they are honest, and they know that, okay, this letter is confidential, and they're able to write what they have actually perceived about you, and this will actually make a valuable contribution. The third is the CV. Make sure that you provide them with your CV or your resume, and it should be an updated one. Don't go and give them the one that is not updated. Give them an updated CV so they're able to like have an overview of your entire academic and professional career, and it reminds them of your accomplishments outside their direct interaction with you. Second thing is that you want to draft your statement of purpose and give them a copy. This is because it helps them to channel their draft about their letter about you, to explain, because your statement of purpose actually most times contain your academic journey, your research interest, career goals, why you plan on going to that university, what you plan on doing there, how your past has influenced your present and it's going to influence your future. That's what your statement of purpose is about. So you want to give them a copy of this so they can tailor their letter to support the narrative that you are giving to the admission committee. Do you understand? Okay, so that's it. Also, I would advise that you, if you, they call something like a brag sheet. It's like it's to tell, okay, this is what I've done in the past, this is my accomplishment. Yeah, if you have taken like a specific course and you had a very good grade, you want to write it. You want to specifically remind the professor about that okay, I took this course and I had an A in this course. You want to specifically remind them about that. So you can also give direct examples that, okay, I led the team on this social project, I was the group leader for this social project. Mention it, and this will help you to it will help the recommender to emphasize the qualities, because most times they don't remember details. You would write the details in the brag sheet. You're not trying to teach them what to write, you're just trying to remind them of what you have done, because sometimes we ask for a recommendation letter 4 years after we have graduated, 5 years, and the recommender remembers that you're a good student, but they do not know they cannot recall what specific things you did, right? Yeah. So you can list like 3 to 5 key characteristics that you want the letter to highlight. Maybe your research independence, your critical thinking skill, your persistence, your teamwork. Just list it. Then the third point I want to give is that remember that your recommender should focus on tangible evidence from your experience with them, not generic. Make sure that it is tangible. If the interaction was related to a strong piece of work, let them mention it was related to thesis chapter, maybe thesis work, maybe your project supervisor. Let them mention the relationship and how you actually played a good role in this, right? And make sure that if you're applying for maybe a scholarship, normally they used to have specific prompts. Make sure that you send this prompt to them so that they're able to tailor their letter also to this. And final tip, make sure that after this, you remember to say thank you to them for their time and help. Have a good day. Bye.